Now, let's begin the new journey. And welcome everybody who's already hanging around here. And let's get started with the fun. Okay.
Learn from each attempt. Deepen your understanding. And victory will come.
Let's get started one more time.
A nebulous nightmare. An apocalypse that only we can oppose.
So the start seems to be always the same. What's that?
Indistinct and ill-lighted. No comfort awaits you here.
Still wonder what these are.
The shackles of denial must be destroyed.
So, I think there's still a little bit too much on that. Okay.
The crossroads. Wait by the lantern's light, and welcome what help may come.
So I need a higher profile level for the other dudes.
Indiscriminate science stains the surgeon's
I love how this
hands.
looks like. So these skills can't be unlocked from the get-go. Okay.
The flame, sacred and sputtering. The last hope for us all.
Okay, so did anything change from the first time? It doesn't seem like it did, no. Okay. So here we got the usual tutorial scenario that will stay
An
like
unexpected find.
Okay, it's exactly the same items as the last time? No, it's not. Ash, hey there, welcome. Nice to see you. I'm so excited to be here tonight with
Your
this one.
insightful questions during my lectures gave me pause, and I recognized in you something of a kindred spirit.
Okay.
Giving in to madness is easier than holding out against it. They are heroes.
So I definitely need torch. So, well, okay. The rewards here are all the same.
In
No real
crisis,
difference
no
there.
gain is insignificant.
Okay. I love how this looks like by now. Game looks much more vivid and immersive this way compared to the predecessor there. Yeah, Darkest Dungeon 2 is looking great, I know.
You can feel it. A change in the air.
I was making such eyes when I played the first time tonight.
Echoes of allies.
Absolutely
reverberating in the
amazed.
void.
Wait until we have a first fight. It's pretty cool. Everything's pretty cool about that one, except for the fact that it ain't done yet, but I really do like how everything got overhauled as well. You're in there. Well, it is kind of a fake 3D. It's still 2D actually, but they do work pretty good with the perspective tricks there. Okay, so we got our first fight. That's just ridiculous, but what I do like about this, check this out. So everything is now animated so much smoother, and everybody now has even an outro move to his action. So they go back into their positions.
Quickly.
Let's check that out. I love this. These little details, they really make me so happy. Alright. But my favorite so far was this bad boy. So the animations are a completely new level for this dungeon. In a very, very positive way.
Experience, however painful,
Okay,
is the greatest
stimulants.
teacher of all.
Ooh, fancy. Trinkets, trunks. Okay, we're going to sort through
Push
that
on to
later.
the inn. Rest and resupply await you.
Yeah. So this is all fine and dandy. Wait until we enter a real map. Totally got annihilated the first time I tried to go around.
The fire is lit. The table is set. The inn awaits its favorite guests.
Now we have our people resting here at the inn with this extremely well-looking new screen here. And now we can
One
also
learns quickly
train
when survival
skills with
demands
the
it.
mastery points we have down here. Unlike the predecessor, every skill can be only upgraded once, but the upgrades are so friggin' massive in return. Like, it really makes a big difference but with most skills. For example, here the Wicked Slice. Gaining 2 minimum damage, 1 maximum damage, and 5 friggin' percent crit. That's a lot. That's really a lot. I didn't fully check it out yet, Joran, because I wanted to check it out when I streamed that next time. I only messed around with the parts in between. I was very happy to see that the devotion constellations, that's the word, were fitting quite good into the stuff I was already doing. You did a good job on the intermediates, so filling in a couple of things which I just didn't see. Thanks for that. Can add more bonus to lightning since you're playing hardcore. Yeah, the behemoth is pretty fancy. I like that one for survivability. So what are we going to upgrade here for starters? I was wondering if I'm going to go for battlefield medicine. More heals, but actually the upgrade is not that insane. More damage here. Noxious Blast. Ignore Blight Resistant when target is comboed. 6 damage over time. Okay. This bad boy here. Armor, block when target comboed. Bolster. Oh yeah, I'll take that one. This is stress removal and such. This is useful. Okay, there we go. So there's a lot of things that behave differently now compared to
Planning and
Darkest Dungeon
mindfulness,
1.
as vital to survival as sharpened steel.
We can now upgrade our carriage here. So our stagecoach, what do we have here? Increases stacking for food and inventory slots. Okay. And the next route. So no time to bleed. Avoid the hospital. Or keep the flame at 40 plus. 2 mastery points. Wow, that's a big reward. But I won't go. I've gotten into the sprawl. Let's check out the
Mud
tango.
and rain, resignation and death.
Okay.
This land is truly barren.
So let's check this out. Trinkets, what do we have here? 15% max HP, blight resistance, and what's that? Move resistance. Okay, move resistance. I definitely want to have that on my backliner. Extra HP, well, everybody could use that actually. Well, let's give it to her. And blight resistance, let's give that to our good old friend Dismas. I don't think the quirk system, I don't know, it does work similarly, yeah. There's still that mechanic going on, but more, what came on top of that was that they now get relations towards each other, positive and negative. That's really cool. Basically, the gist of it is the more stressed out they are, the more likely it is that they get events that that worsen their relationships, and the less stressed out they are, the higher the chances of positive teamwork things going on. It's pretty fun. I only played like a, like, you know, something between 30 and 60 minutes before I saved the rest for the string. So now everybody also has access to a combat item. So negative token or if comboed. Oh, okay. Let's try that out. Sounds useful. Remove blindness and oh yeah, the strength increase. Let's put that onto Dismas. Okay. Ooh, let's see if it's going to be as horrible as the last one was. Deep Rock Galactic update. Ooh, nice. Doctor scared of blood. Oh, I should actually check there. Mortified by blood. If bleeding turns starred, 25% chance of gaining stress. Stiff knees. Ooh, speed. But stun resistance. They overhauled the quirks a lot. Oh my god, that's powerful. Like, stress doesn't scale from 0 to 100 anymore. It's scaling from 0 to 10 now. So every point has way more weight. And this dude just loses 1 point of stress every turn. Wow, it's big. It's really big. Ranged attack. Does he even have anything ranged? No, not yet. Okay, let's go. Journey onward. Alright, so happy to have you all around here today. So let's go into the tangle. Okay. Oh my god, this looks horrible.
Rewards only. Resignation.
Oh, the levels are so huge. Oh my god. So, academic study. I shall avoid the hospital. So, I hope I can go for the academic study. So, we now need to keep the torch alive in this one. If the torch ever drops to 0, we'll get ambushed by a really nasty combat. And now at the crossroads, or people have preferences where they want to go. If I don't take their preferences, they'll suffer stress. I'll take the middle way, and you see, they hate me for that. And they now also gain randomly stress by, or lose stress by bantering and talking. So this one was some positive relationship gain on Audrey. She just made herself friends with the other dudes.
A place of research and inquiry. A monument to a once prestigious career.
So, what do we have here? I could trade 10 points of flame for some stuff here. So, you see that blue shimmer around Dismas? This means he would not like this decision. And they would lose relationship towards each other. I want to do this. So he hates them before that. Level paths, remember, yeah, slay the Spire, definitely.
An artifact of unparalleled power.
True entropy. Now, true entropy is just what the name implies, truly random. He'll gain a random token. You see, tokens are everything like this in the game. Tokens are basically the conditions and all manner of different things. And now you gain one random of these. Can be something good, can be something bad. I don't know. Didn't want to equip that right now. What do we have here? Hero's Shrine. Continue a hero story. Oh, cool. So our heroes all have stories now. I have no clue when it will launch on Steam. Well, I don't care about who I'm giving my money, honestly. I highly doubt that the people behind Steam are any more ethical than the people behind Epic Games. So it's my job to provide entertainment. I can't wait. But I do understand if you don't want to go onto the Epic Games publisher side, because I personally dislike having now 3 different platforms on my PC. Good old games, Steam, and now Epic. It's really getting on my nerves. Alright, so let's check these dudes out. I really love how the enemies look like. They somehow I feel as if the enemies look way more threatening and evil than in Darkest Dungeon 1. So I blinded these dudes. They now have a 50% chance to miss attacks. The accuracy, by the way, got completely removed. So there's no more innate chance to miss. You only miss when you're blinded or when the enemy has dodge. I really like how this got changed. So we're going to go for... yeah, let's go for that. Just 3 platforms. Stream is cutting for you. Oh no. Yeah, the exclusivity thing, Bjorn, that's totally bollocks. Like, I really feel as if what I personally would like would be a system that would allow me to access all platforms via one software. Because I really don't care about these these enterprises being in competition with one another. Just not anything I'm caring about. Alright.
Steady yourself.
Why are they hurting me so much? So everybody now has also way more HP than before. I guess that has happened because now, like I said, chance to miss, the innate chance to miss has been removed. Alright. 6 Blight, 6 HP, should work out decently. Alright, so Bolster does remove Press, so let's do this. There's a chance of this. Block here, for example, now replaces the old armor protection thing, so it's 1 hit being absorbed by 75%. It's all pretty slick. I like that. Okay. I'll blind these guys. There we go. Instant profit. I don't know. I think it's going to come to Steam as well, because Steam also had access to Darkest Dungeon 1. I'd be really, really surprised if Red Hook really would have went down that way.
There is comfort in company.
Gimping the rest of their playerhood like that. Okay, so we need to get rid of the corpses, and also this is a time-based fight where I have to kill my enemies by the end of 5 turns if I want to have any rewards out of that. Let's hope I'll manage.
Another impediment, cleared with impunity.
Gotta get that body out. Alright, now, final round. Let's see what I can do. Dude has 16 HP. Ah, no. Not like this. But I'm going to patch up Dismas. I derped a little bit. I should have focused the damage dealing more. I didn't realize I was in a time-based combat in time. Well, Ash, don't you worry too much about having to wait. This is literally the first day of the early access, so this game's just being started to be made. I mean, Satisfactory also needed a pretty long time until it went to Steam, but now it is there. And, yeah. And this game will only grow better the longer you wait, if you ask me. Alright, what do we have? Ah, here the hero upgrade is coming our way there. Hey! Thank you so much, Trauma. Welcome. You're too much of a control freak to enjoy Darkest Dungeon. I totally get that. This game mistreats you in so many different ways. So here we get a piece of the background story of one of the characters, as well as one extra skill. I want to go for the Grave Robber now. So let's check this out. I'm totally excited.
Grave Robber. Chapter 1. Luxury's Lap.
Yeah.
Born into money and married into more, she spent her days on horseback and her evenings in the ballroom. She was the object of her husband's boorish lust and drunken temper,
Married.
placating his worst tendencies with a veneer of gracious deference, all the while indulging murderous fantasies of freedom and the fortune that would soon be hers.
Okay, I never pictured the Grave Robber as a luxury, as a trophy wife, basically. Okay, so we gained a new spell, Dead of Night. Oh, it clears corpses, and it heals her, and stealths her. That's cool. I was so excited when I noticed that this game was going on early access. I mean, I was such a big fan, or I am such a big fan of Darkest Dungeon 1. And this is one of the biggest things I was looking forward to. So my job was to avoid the hospital. I have failed. Can I pass that? Or did I now mess up my quest here? We'll see. So obviously my dudes are regenerating while I'm riding along here. So I don't want to. No, I don't want to. So I messed it up by that. Okay. Whoops! Noob at work. Oh, okay. Assistance encounter. That's good. I need to replenish my torch. Argus, welcome. Well, the game is meant to be very difficult trauma, so don't you worry too much about that. So these guys, let's see, we would gain 30 torch when we go for that. Lots of loot on that side, 15 torch and less loot. So I'll give away some relics for more torch. Totally down with that.
What you can, and be off once more.
Clotting poultice. Boxing gloves. Strength -1 stress for 2 people. Chances of positive or negative affinity. Dartboard. Oh yeah. This is so good. Thanks, Jorn. Okay. Paracelsus is totally freaking out here.
Parasite.
Not good.
Opportunists.
Alright, more bandits. Have to beat them in 5 turns again, okay. So, I'm not gonna use the stimulants here. Alright, let's try this time to focus a little bit more on damage. I've already read on Reddit that people dislike the 5-round base timer for the combats a lot. And I gotta say, I admit it, I dislike it as well. Wait a second, didn't they remove accuracy? Ow. No, there's 100% hit on everything right now. Is stress still a big thing in this one? Oh yeah, it is. Totally. After 5 turns, the combat is just over, and if I didn't kill everybody, I don't get any rewards for that fight. Which kind of sucks, because, you know, rewards are why you're doing this to yourself. Okay.
The slow suffering begins.
Will that bleed? So, also with the stress in this one, it's working like that. The more stressed people are, the more likely they are to react ill in relationship to the other people. So, for example, the more stressed out Paracelsus here turns out to be, the more likely it is that she's gonna get angry when somebody else kills an enemy because that was her kill, or that she's disliking my man-at-arms here when he's guarding somebody else because he's letting her down. Such things, they just happen way more often the more stressed out the people are. So there's kind of like an extra pressure now in the game that hasn't been there in Darkest Dungeon 1. Because there's still the same thing. This is, by the way, a positive thing. Because there's still the same thing. When you stack up stress fully, you're going to have a mental breakdown. And this strips you off a lot of HP in this game. And also worsens your relationships with the other people again. Or it's a little bit wild. I didn't. I only had one meltdown yet, so not that fond of my statements here so far. Right, Mr. Shot. But this time we did it. Heart attack. The last time, like I said, I think it is kind of like that. It was Dismas, and he was losing like 95% of his HP down to 5% when that happened. So what do we have here? Clotting Core, bleeding resist. That's pretty cool. So, we'll see what happens when they reach full stress. Don't you worry, guys. Sooner than I like it, for sure. Okay, let's put that on. So, resistance encounter. Okay, I do like that they heal in between encounters now, passively. And I also do like that there's no longer inventory management stress because of food. Forgotten Outpost. I thought the stress was only happening when she was bleeding herself. Lost Battalion. Okay. So I can only fight this one. Okay. Combat. Fun. What is this? Jeez. Ignite. Like I said, the enemies in this game look so much fiercer and more sinister than in Darkest Dungeon 1. Oh, I love it. Alright, so, let's see. I think I should take down the Arbalist first. And here, this is no turn-based, turn-limited fight. Looks like a Dark Souls boss, yeah. Alright. Let's put on some blight on that dude. Of course. Crit me, baby, one more time. Okay. So I'll do that bolster thing one more time, and yeah, well, didn't roll down any stress, but it reduced the 11 damage down to 3. Totally worth the effort. Okay. Not yet time. Let's stack up more blight onto that dude. Alright, that's... yeah. Now we're done with that dude. He's going to go down all by his own.
There is comfort in company.
Ah, yeah, look at that. Stress down pretty easily. And also, it really pays off to do this. 8 points of bleeding now. Jeez. Alright. That one does more damage. Alright.
A little
Let's
help
do
impeccably
this.
timed.
And another pig to the face. And I'll just keep bolstering here
There is
because
comfort in company.
I do like that the stress rating goes down, and the knight obviously does only target the front line here, although I have to do something against the bleed at this point. Yeah, the narrator voice is as much part of the game as any other element of Darkest Dungeon, if you ask me. Okay.
This wound, at least, has been tended to.
Oh, the blight wore off. Okay. Oh yeah, that's another new thing. Enemies can have death stored now too when they are big enough. So sometimes they resist
An
death blows,
find.
just like your people do. Isn't that fun? War metals. Medicinal herbs. Okay. Speed bag. Oh yeah, speed bag is good. And Sorrels. Well, I bet that this dude loves his job as well. So, academic study, resistance encounter, cultist encounter. Well, the blue lines here, by the way, depict that there's a very high chance of a
Consider all variables,
encounter
but
here.
do it quickly.
So my dudes, they either want the resistance encounter
Destiny
or the
will
academy.
not be denied.
Then I'm going to go for the academic study. Oops. I still haven't fully understood if there's any benefit in taking out these, yeah, they do sometimes yield loot.
The worst kind of parasite. Opportunists.
Yeah, it's so cool that the enemy has Death's Door now. Oh, crap. This is so hard. Okay. It's also a 5-turn fight. Okay. Monster of AoE damage.
The slow
Crazy.
suffering begins.
Monstrous AoE damage. I can't talk tonight, so... Okay, let's take out that thing
Let us
first.
hope to finish this quickly.
Yay. Okay. So, let's go for a defender thing.
Suffering strengthens the bond.
There we go. So this thing has block, but pick to the face ignores block.
A breakthrough.
That's why I gotta like this skill. Okay. If I remember correctly, though, this thing was debuffable, so... Yeah, blindness. Let's see. Maybe the blindness will do something positive for me. Ah,
There is
misfire.
comfort in
Okay.
company.
Okay. Misfire is a good one, so... Okay, that one. Nah, Noxious Blast is, nothing you really need against this enemy. You can't blight it anyways. Wicked Slice has the higher crit chance compared to the pistol shot. Okay. I wonder if I have a chance to miss to unmake the whole attack there. Yep. It actually missed the entire attack. Wonderful. This cannon is such a great boss. Well, I can't debuff it, but I can sure hurt it. Alright, there we go.
In
Good stuff.
crisis, no
Luckily it
gain is
didn't shoot.
insignificant.
When it shoots, it deals around 15 damage to everybody. It's pretty brutal. Not all the characters from Darkest Dungeon 1, no. But it's pretty, there's a lot of stuff in the game for a early access version that has been freshly released today. We can check it out later. Okay. Now. So... Oh... Do you remember this thing? Huh? Oh no. So... In Darkest Dungeon 1, this was the Shambler. I'll leave now. I'm chickening out. I'm not gonna. This, in Darkest Dungeon 1, this was one of the most nasty, opt-in fights available in the game. And, I don't know, I'm new here. I'm not willing to die that early yet. Right now you need to unlock a lot of the
Slow,
characters here.
Vacant and resigned. The lost battalion shambles on.
So, we could leave at the cost of Torch. I don't know. So, check this out. My Plague Doctor can debuff the enemies. And they like
Tried
each
and
other now.
tested. A bond to be counted on.
We're traveling to somewhere back to the inn. Every trip leads back to the inn. So, we got that fight before, so... Let's see. I'll probably blind this guy. Every attack not fired is actually quite a benefit here.
A breakthrough.
Sweet. Hardly impressive. So you see, the stress on Paracelsus is pretty high, and now she's just smack-talking her companion because, you know, irritable. I love this game for these things. So you can't really avoid it at all if your people go bonkers at some point. Oh. On guard, eh? So Ounce of Prevention does increase my bleed resistance. That's actually something I want to do.
Empowered. Emboldened.
Well done, as usual. So, here, this does create stress reduction. And now, Pep Talk, gaining buffs. Oh, I can Okay, so, well... I'll do the take aim for her. Stress makes them rude, exactly. And I like this so much because it is pretty realistic, actually. Okay, stealth can't be directly targeted most skills. Yeah, so riposte doesn't wear off. Too bad. Alright. Now we're buffed through. And now I'll have to bite the bullet here, I guess. To the face. Wow. It's 2 attacks of riposte. I hate him for that.
A brilliant conclusion.
Mac talking the team all day long. Alright, so let's keep up the bolster moves. I need to reduce the stress. There we go. Those hits like 12 damage. If I wouldn't reduce that, this would be so insanely much. Well, let's keep that going. Ah, yeah. Stress reduction also is going quite smooth.
Lethality writ large.
Now, you see, and the stress is now low, and the responses aren't as rude anymore. Take that. You're not allowed to strike, Dismas. I didn't allow you to. Curses. Okay.
An inkling of potency
Okay.
still lingers in some of these
Hold
well-worn
water,
relics.
more bad. Paw, hey there, welcome. Nice to see you.
The loathing abates.
So, I haven't understood yet what the loathing does, so if somebody knows, please let me know. So, extra HP trinkets. Let's put one on for Paracelsus as well. All in fact.
Supplies this way, if you can make it.
So, there's a cache up ahead. How's my torchlight? Yeah.
The lost souls of a dying world
Another fight? My
Empty of
people are
hope.
already pretty dead-o.
and humanity.
Okay. Crit and stealth. Well, luckily, Lost Souls are pretty much the lowest ranks of enemies in this game. Let's keep the bolster running. This was, as a matter of fact, probably one of my best investments early on. Yeah. No, poor old Dismas. Right. Let's heal that bad boy up. Here we go. Guaranteed crit, just but get countered by blind. It's the power of blinding your enemies. Oh yeah, it's Dead of Night for the heals and for the stealth. Wonderful. I really do like how a lot of things got reworked here. Let's take down that urchin. Oh, they're also wounded though. And we only got two more turns left here. about. And go. So we worked out most of that stress problem here. Perfect.
The means of
Oh
mastery.
yeah, mastery. Wonderful. Oh, a crit trinket. Delightful. I'll give that to Aubrey. 2% crit might not sound much, but every percent crit is so much worth it.
An inkling of potency still lingers in some of these well-worn relics. Your coach is laden. You can carry no more.
Your inventory is full. Awesome. So there's one more resistance encounter up ahead. 25 leads to the end. Let's see if we'll survive that long. My torch is running low, slowly as well. Another rope battle. See you later, Pop. Thanks for hanging around. Okay, at least this is a small one. Alright. At least this is a small one. Oh, man. Worst case scenario. Num num num. They love to jump on my men-at-arms. There we go.
The smallest variable can make all the difference.
So just a couple of relics. I need more torch soon. Ah, assistance encounter. Awesome. There's one up ahead. Okay, but we got one piece of nasty ahead of us first. A lost battalion, so we can't actually just leave. Without any consequences. I can't even fight them. I don't have any options for combat here.
While the heart still beats, desire will never die.
So the Plague Doctor and he have an affair. Okay. We're gonna go for that assistance encounter, even though many of my dudes don't agree with that.
This is very personal.
Oh, thank you so much, Crybaby. So happy to see you again. Appreciate your support a lot. Happy to have you here tonight. Alright, so let's see. Help us. Plus 30 torch. What's that? Leverage will make it easier. Give them something.
An inkling of potency still
Inseparable.
lingers in some of these well-worn relics.
Ooh. The wolf's blood one. Speed plus 2. Speed plus friggin' 2. Wonderful. Oh, I need to discard something. So I'm way above my... Oh yeah, but you can just stuff your pockets and then fix that while on the road. So we're going to drop. Haven't really checked
There's
yet
a
what's
mushroom
these
out there
things
with
do.
your name on it.
Thank you so much. Appreciate that. That's very kind of you. So let's drop a couple of these items. You really know how to please the content creator here. Speed bags are cool. I want to keep them. Alright. Guardian. Sounds like a boss battle to me. I'm scared. I'm properly scared now. Okay. Well, my first caravan didn't make it that far, so I'll take that as something positive. William's Rampart. Okay. So what's that dude? Lock. Bishop. Foot soldiers. Okay. I'll take aim. Take that guaranteed crit. And go for a Noxious Blast. Nah, too bad. He resisted that. I want to focus my fire a little bit onto the bishop here. I somehow have a feeling as if this is a good idea. Penance. Enables the use of several powerful skills. I don't like the looks of this. Alright. Purge the unworthy. Oh yeah.
Writ large.
Ooh, extra strength.
A slow dissection. An unavoidable end.
You see there. He's already stressed out. Debuff of bleed resistance down. Okay. Well, looks like I have picked a easier zone in general. Is this game as evil as the first one? At least as evil. I personally feel as if it's even worse. Seriously, it feels even worse. Like the relationship punishments your people get when they get too stressed out. Darkest Dungeon 1 punished you only for maximum stress. This game starts to punish you even when they are above the 50% stress mark already. That's a completely new level of evilness, so... And also, well, I don't know, Darkest Dungeon 1, maybe I was already used to that game so much, but I had the early combat way better under control than this stuff here. And then there's the new Death's Door functionality, also available for the monsters now. In Darkest Dungeon 1, Death's Door was only available for the player characters. There's a couple of things here now that really tip the scale into a new form of madness. But positive side, it seems as if there's no more random dodge and random miss anymore. All that is only happening when you're being debuffed. So I can go for another battle now. I'll escape for now. I don't want to be greedy. I'm a chicken.
In crisis,
Crazy.
no gain is insignificant.
Yeah, they, I mean, Red Hook really didn't do much except for releasing a couple of DLCs for Darkest Dungeon 1 and for a couple of years, so I somehow got the impression as if these dudes actually were just working the last couple of years on this. And yeah, well, you really notice what that does. All right. So basically, you really have now a much higher incentive to work on a low stress factor on the whole team, not only because you want to save money, but also because you will suffer long-term damage to your party composition if they are stressed out too long. Lovely
The
stuff.
roaring heart does much for the weary body.
Okay.
Even more, perhaps, for the restless
Unerring.
soul.
Begrudgingly accepts the existence of others. Greedy, always focused on their share. Kleptomania. I know. That doesn't
Learn
really
what
sound
can be
good.
taught.
Yeah,
that you
the
may
artwork is
stand just
amazing.
a
So
little
guys, I'm gonna be
taller
back
at the
in a
end.
minute. I need a short break for human needs. See you soon. Really need a cookie for this one. Now, back with some mastery points. Let's see what we'll upgrade here. Wow. That's also tempting. Most of these skills are insanely good. Ounce of Prevention with a stress removal, also pretty interesting. Let's just take that for extra damage. And yeah, I'll take that Ounce of Prevention as well. because I think stress removal is extremely, extremely important here. Miller's Bounty. Minus 50% consumable item prices. Okay.
Planning and mindfulness, as vital to survival as sharpened steel.
Okay. Got that stone truck.
Abandoned waterways. Home now to far worse than rats.
Otor. All. Okay. A griddle produces flapjacks. Everybody likes flapjacks. Okay, I got tons of relics. Overall, I got lots of loot.
Conventional fare, but fairly priced.
So, storage trunk. Let's buy one of those.
A
Obviously, I
sound
need it.
investment in roads yet untraveled.
So, anti-commerce, avoid the hoarder. Let's try that part out here, of course. So, I really don't understand here why I got these HP restore items in such abundance. Alright, so speed bag, chance to spawn, dodge tokens until the next end. This is so strong, you know. Whittling tools. Well. Playing cards. Oh yeah. I'll shuffle. Okay. I love that narrator too. I'm so happy they got that dude. Okay. Heat resistance. Okay. Just wildly using whatever, you know. Strength buff, -1 stress. Okay. Let's try that.
Tread carefully and quickly. This is swine country.
No map.
A simple choice. At least it should be.
And this is a shorter way than the other one.
Pity a soul so twisted by despair.
Okay. Oh yeah, swine. Oh. This gives me some old school vibes. So Dismas gives us some bonuses against these dudes. Oh,
While
we
the
have
heart
two
still
couples now.
beats, desire will never die.
Man, they look so cool. That's so much more impressive than before. I mean, okay, that they all move at the same time looks a little bit strange, but overall, like I said before, the enemies look so much more menacing. Easy fight? I hope so. 19 damage per 19 HP per enemy though. So they go stealth. Alright, dodge, dodge, everywhere, dodge. Well, let's trigger that dodge out. Hold there, work. Oh no, not the blight.
You're welcome.
Thanks for the follow, Nephilia Rex. Good to have you. Oh man, I love this soundtrack so much. Let's see. What's their bad? Didn't take down any of the stressful. Ounce of prevention. Yeah, let's do this.
Cooperation is the key. Empowered,
Take
emboldened.
that.
In crisis,
Well, you
we
shouldn't
can
eat the
rely
swine.
only upon each other.
No, not the 1 HP. Oh, they even have a special attack out of stealth. Great. Not. So I don't have any option to AoE that down. Let's use that blinding gas. This can counter the stealth attack. Okay. Oh, the Lovebird buff healed even. Nice. Yeah, let's take that frontliner there. So
The
I don't
work
care.
continues.
So there we go. Ah, love it. Mission accomplished. Plan was a full success. Okay. So far, I really do like what the game, how the game feels like. You know what? We're going
There
to
is comfort in company.
lower the stress here a little bit.
A righteous action.
What I personally liked the most so far was that Darkest Dungeon 2 took so many things that I personally didn't like about Darkest Dungeon 1 and removed them or changed them. This is something I really, really enjoy. For example, the chances of missing and dodging randomly really bothered me a lot in the old version. I won't partake in your piggy stuff there, guys. Oh yeah, ounce of prevention here one more time.
Empowered, emboldened.
I know that Dismas HP would prefer something else, but
In crisis, we can rely only upon each other. Cooperation is the key.
oh yeah, mastery. Stone mound with move resistance.
The loathing whispers.
Not seeing where this goes and all is pretty nasty. What's that? A woodsman. Okay. This guy looks friggin' scary. Oh no, not the horror. 19 damage. Oh. This is where stuff will go wrong. Hard.
The slow suffering begins.
Yeah, it is, Jorn. It is. That's the lovely stuff this game just randomly tosses at you. I gotta keep the defender up for the damage reduction there.
Strengthens the bond.
Blinding gas is on cooldown.
A little
I have to heal with it.
impeccably timed.
I don't think I'll make it. Well, let's try. Oh, so slightly. Hey, Bella, welcome. Totally looking good. Also, not only looking good, it's also a lot of fun. So Barristan is suffering from a lot of stress here. This will result in problems soon.
To arms, though it brings no satisfaction.
Oh, more swine. We can start with vulnerability on the enemy side or blindness on the enemy side. Let's take the vulnerability. Oh my god. Do you see that thing? Oh, hey, Wilbur. Okay. He was smaller the last time I met him.
There is comfort in company.
He would need that heal. Dungeon World? I don't know what that is. I know those skills. Okay. It's not looking good. I hate it when they do that. Okay. Well. Oh, just got right away another action there. Wow. Okay. Oh, I'll have to keep the defender up here. I need the damage reduction so much. Target that dude now. Jeez. Strength. Good job. Finally something good. Ash, good night. Thanks for hanging around tonight. I'm always happy to have you. Wilbur was so small when I saw him in Darkest Dungeon 1. He really grew into a really big bad boy.
Excellent work.
Alright. Free crit. I'll take that every time again. That's good.
Dragged back from the brink. on that terrible precipice.
I wonder if somebody dies now. Oh yeah. Battlefield medicine has a maximum amount of uses per fight, so... That Wilbur dude has to die now.
A setback, nothing more.
Okay. So now he lost a lot of relationship points. But since he was already on death's door, he didn't really change anything there. Okay.
Persistence will overcome even the greatest of threats.
Fun.
The loathing festers.
Chaos must be met with unwavering resolve.
Seriously? Another fight? Hey, look, it's just another woodsman. I think we're going to die now. My frontliners are so massively messed up now. And there's not much I can do against that. I definitely should try to use my battlefield items a little bit more. Woodsman can guard too. I had no clue. Okay. Yeah, 1 HP. Keep the damage reduction up. At least on one of them. I can't afford to have 2 people on death's door here. Oh dear, this ain't looking good. Positive relationship buffs are really massive. Okay, last turn. Oh yeah, that stealth there basically makes it now impossible for me to win that fight properly.
Empowered, emboldened.
That sucks. there's now literally nothing I can't do. I can't do to hit that guy anymore. Too bad. No rewards for us. More combat? More combat. I'm still surprised that I haven't lost yet. Okay. I'll focus this guy now. I feel as if it's way more worth it to take down this swine brood. This one ain't called Wilbur. That's the same enemy model, but no longer Wilbur.
As
Interesting.
directed.
Was Wilbur a stronger specimen? I wonder. Woo! So problematic already. And we've only just begun, you know. So I'm going to heal up my man-at-arms here, actually. Because he's gonna keep guarding the other dude anyways, so...
You're welcome.
Thanks for the follow, Acid Brum. He's not looking good. Okay.
Dragged back from the brink.
I should possibly consider, in the future, to put people a little bit back when they are low, like Dismas here was. And high acid. No. Okay, he's actually not freaking out so far. I gotta do that. Come on, let's just, Yes! That's what I was hoping for. Okay.
Steady yourself.
Holy crap. It's a little bit much at this point. Let's go for a bolster here. With a chance of stress reduction, you know. And still shot. And another ounce of prevention for
Cooperation is the
stress
key.
reduction here.
In crisis, we can rely only upon each other.
I'm quite happy when they hit the full HP people on my side, actually.
There is comfort in company.
Good stuff. Okay. Oh man. These 1 HP moves, you know. Take that, swine. Okay, I bet I'm out of battlefield medicine. Wonderful. Oh, revenge attack. I love that relationship system in this
An
game.
interminable conflict.
Okay.
Lethality writ large.
Alright, I'll keep bolstering here. Probably it'll work. No. Dead of Night for some healing. I know. Cheesing these things out. Always love to do that. Hey, Alpha Prevention is up again.
In crisis, we can rely only upon each other.
Oh yeah. Rehealing. Let's take that thing now.
An unexpected find.
What do we have here? Fertile dirt. Okay. Minor inert. Most of these items here, I don't know what I'm supposed to use them for.
The loathing abates.
Okay, 15
You
leagues
will
to the
fight.
inn.
So that others may flee.
Another fight? Seriously? Oh my god. What is this place? Hey Wilbur, I thought I killed you just a moment ago. Alright. This is turning into a problem here. I don't really have the resources anymore to deal with enemies in this frequency. Okay. Gotta do the defender thing again. Hey Joe, welcome. Nice to see you. I'm pretty sure that this time somebody should be dying. I highly doubt that this will go
Empowered.
positively. Why didn't I? Thought I healed that dude already. Dang. Oh no. No, I did a misplay. What's my eye behaving like that? Am I winning? Oh, 18. I didn't crit that hard ever since I started to play that game. Alright. Thanks for showing me, Wilbur, that you can crit even harder. I'm properly impressed now. Hey, we got that big bad boy on death's door now too. Oh, die already. Okay. I said die already.
Persistence will overcome even the greatest of threats.
The boss is very far. I am still pretty far away from the boss, that's true.
A little help impeccably timed.
Oh man, I hate it so much when they do that. Yeah, screw you too, man. I didn't want the loot anyways. Yeah, that only 5 turns to finish the combat rule. Like, that was the second time this happened to me, that I got yoinked out of the reward because the enemy went stealth. Just the moment before I was able to finish him off. That just feels bad. Next Warren. Next Warren. My god. I'll never take that map ever again. So.
Abandoned or forgotten. It is ours now.
Yeah, okay. Good night, Joe. Thanks for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Okay, we made it back home. Even normal enemies are douches, yeah. There is no easy
Come
fight here.
in summers of years gone to write, think,
Sneaky.
and rest.
Okay.
Precious relics remind us of a time before the end.
Ooh, sharpness charm plus damage. Yum yum. So, secret scribblings. Ooh, big block at the combat start. I like that. I want that. I hope we get able to sell a couple of these things again. And regain some resources out of that. Let's see. That crit trinket looks nice. Speed, max HP. Yeah, don't need that one. No, I want the sharpness charm for him here.
Spend what you can, for wealth no longer has meaning. If indeed it ever did.
So, there we go. 10% extra damage. Maybe not enough to really make any kind of noticeable difference, but I'll try nevertheless. Okay. So, let's toss away the other things. And I'll use these things. Speed back, dodge. Okay, some stress reduction here. Okay. So, mastery
One learns
trainer.
quickly
Got some
when
mastery
survival
points.
demands it.
Yeah, I was really close. Closer than I thought it would be. Okay.
Learn what can be taught, that you may stand just a little taller at the end. The farms and fields of our kingdom, overrun with putrescence and rot.
Let's check this out. I like that intro a lot. Looking pretty
Rancid
good.
crop grows unchecked and abhorrent.
Okay. Stuff's so huge here. Resistance encounter. Watchtower. Okay. So I'll rather take the
A simple choice. At least it
This
should
one
be.
here. Still wonder what these splats on the road are actually meaning. Okay. Yuck. Okay. I'll take that one. This is better for the relations. So, what do we have here? Fodder, consumable by other plague eaters. Yuck. Dinner card. Lady. This doesn't really feel good. Okay. These do remind me a lot of the Crimson Court DLC, though. Meat. Yeah. That's one proper response.
In crisis, we can rely only upon each other. Cooperation is the key. Animus grows in proportion to mounting pressure.
Okay. Okay. Let's blind that thing. It's a living dinner card.
Another
Do I even
impediment
want to know?
cleared with impunity.
Bile mortar. Yeah.
A brilliant conclusion.
We really have to get him back to normal here. Well, I haven't played Terraria that far. What's that buff? Ah, immobilized. I'm impressed that I was able to blight that thing, actually.
Lethality writ large.
Oh yeah. Oh no, I misclick. Oh, okay. I didn't mess it up,
Have
though.
their solutions, even the big ones.
Silver spoons. Hag's Hoard. Okay.
The loathing whispers.
Okay, we're gonna go towards the watchtower. I really love how stress plays out now with the new game. This is so much of a different experience now. Yep. So there's random loot in there. Ah. Okay, it's actually a lot of information there. So, assistance encounter is the next one we'll have to take. Most of the dudes here don't like it. Barristan does hate everybody here. So, we're going to do something else now. We're actually going to abandon this run now, because I want to show you guys what is already implemented here. Because
Each milestone
when you
makes the
die
next road
or
just
give up,
a little
you gain
easier.
these points,
On and on,
there's new rewards.
Over
So
and
we unlock
over.
the Hellion now,
until the truth is laid bare,
and new
and you
items
are
here.
finally free.
I really dislike that you're unlocking these items only when you end the actual game, because right now I surrender my runs more often than I actually do replay them or play them to their end, because I want to
While
unlock the
flame
other
still
things.
burns, hope remains.
So this is the intro.
The
I
seed of
wonder
your
what that
denial,
means.
perched precariously in the murky gloaming.
Complete your
The
confession.
shackles of denial must be destroyed.
Probably a save file system, I don't know.
The crossroads. Wait by the lantern's light.
And here
and
there's
welcome what help
the
may
overview
come.
of the character classes implemented as of yet. Before we already knew. Here's the Hellion, the Runaway. That's a completely new character, as far as I know, unless it's a renamed other character. The Jester, the Leper, and the Occultist are already there, but you need to level up your profile accordingly. So, let's see. Wicked Hag, Iron Swan, Barbaric Yawp. If it bleeds, toe-to-toe. Okay, toe-to-toe is new.
Beneath bloodlust and fury, there is emptiness and shame. hunted, harried, a fugitive seeking to
It's a little bit
outpace the
sad that
past.
we can't have double placements as of yet, or can we?
Pride, more devastating than the horrors of 100 campaigns.
Ah, too bad. That would be pretty cool. But we keep the unlocked skills that we... Oh yeah, so that's cool. The one skill I unlocked there. And yeah, emboldening vapors, I unlocked that the other run as well. Okay. 5 stages of grief. What? Can't really follow here, sorry. Okay. Let's try out that new character. But so far, I'm quite pleased with how the
When
early
you are
access
ready,
of that game's actually
This
looking
rutted
like.
roadway will finally take you home.
Couple of things
My
still
wealth and
feel pretty rough
possessions
around the edges,
Bundled into this
except
meager pile.
especially, for example, the
The
looting
flame
system.
sputters.
Oh, griddle.
You must give hope to get it.
See, it still feels a little bit weird how items behave, how looting
Despite our
behaves.
differences in age and position, we share a keen
That permanent
fascination for
inventory is so
archaeology, folklore,
different to Darkest Dungeon
and of
1.
course, occultism. Abandoned or forgotten, it is ours now.
I just hope they get rid of the 5-turn combat. Yeah, me too. This is, I don't know. It's not fun at all. Yeah, so now we have not only slime mold, but also stale bread available as food choices. Mm.
You can feel it. A change in the air. Each gravestone is more than a failure. It is a promise to do better. You see, even your valley is not immune to the spreading stain.
Okay. Hmm.
The slow suffering begins.
Now let's see. Move this down. Oh, can't have a close up there. So, winded. Attack steal 30 minus. Okay. But you weaken the enemy. So she does weaken herself, but she does inflict a higher debuff in terms of weakness onto the enemy. That's something I really like. That feels good. Yeah, Hyorin, I would be down for something like that. This 5-turn rule right now feels incomplete. Oh, the 50% damage reduction can't even result in 0 damage. That's interesting. Okay. So far, I also do like the new unlock system where you can... Stupid flies, like flying directly into my eyes. Where the new unlock system where I can keep the keep those skills that I have unlocked in the last run. It's really cool. But the winded tokens, they don't disappear just like that, obviously. Okay.
By confronting the past, we learn to face the future.
Greater Wolf's Blood. And now it's flying to
Are you
my
shaken?
nose.
There is so much
These things
worse
trying
in
to kill
store.
themselves. In the most disgusting possible way. Yuck. Stupid fruit flies. Sorry guys. It's just very, very distracting when something tries to kill itself inside your nose. Okay, there we go. Back to the village.
There are yet places such as this, where a little light still gathers.
And they even look a little bit different, depending on where they sit. Hellion really looks a lot more badass in
Each
comparison to
improvement,
her
a
old
new
version.
variable in the equation of your fate.
Okay, extra damage. Stun when combo. 2 stacks of weakness and remove stealth. But I'm going to stick with that stress removal on Ounce of Prevention. Kind of like makes the skill so much more useful. The sluice, I'm not gonna go there again. Win a cultist battle. Price of Pride. Oh, man-at-arms only. Gain when hit, extra action 15%. Hope 250. Okay.
Trenches and tents. The front lines of a war that was never fought.
Okay. Well, let's go. And so far, I'd say, yeah, definitely harder than its predecessor.
Rewards only. Resignation.
So, where's a cultist fight? Got no clue, hey? Cultist encounter up there. Okay.
A simple choice. At least it should be.
Into the unknown, of course. Resistance encounter. I'm really curious to see if the combat will stay that hard, or it will be made, or if it will be made easier. Because right now it really seems as if it's really, really hard. Okay, flapjacks, useful.
They revel in debauchery, debasing themselves in the face of the end. When deliberation is exhausted, trust your instincts.
I think there is no real question when you have a hero's shrine available, whether or not to go there. Pikachu, harder than Darkest Dungeon 1? Well, it's hard to say, but because I'm still pretty noob and Don't know if I played correctly, or it's the wrong word, if I really use my advantages as good as I can, but it feels as if there's definitely more challenge because more complexity. Have a hard enough time with the first one. Well, it has less randomness. That's one thing that I really appreciate. There's way less random missing happening, because there's the accuracy and dodge system has been completely overhauled, and I totally like that. So what's that? Taunt. Enemies are forced to attack this target if able. Interesting. Oh yeah. Let's go. But as far as I'm concerned, Darkest Dungeon always was about giving you a pretty hard and bad time, and checking if you can manage to enjoy yourself still. It's basically the Dark Souls of turn-based combat. Yeah, the animations of the Hellion, they're looking sweet, don't they? I really do like how you now have these animations before you do these attacks. It's really a really massive upgrade. Oh no. And then there's that Death Store mechanic that the enemies are now featuring, so there's really a lot of stuff going on. Hellion was the first I unlocked now. Okay. She got a random... The Runaway looks new, and I think the Runaway must be a new class. Unless they renamed an old one. I think the real problem with these 5-turn battles is not so much that there are 5-turn battles where you are forced to get the job done in a certain amount of time. The problem is much more that every second fight seems to be on such a tight time frame. I feel as if that's a way bigger problem, you know? So...
Mistimed.
Oh, she was blinded again. When damaged, 15% blind chance. Okay. There's a lot of new things now. The quirk system also got reworked quite fundamentally. Quirks also work a lot different now. Stitching kit. These healing items for the inn feel also massively underpowered. They should be usable on the road. Like, there are so many healing items usable in the inn, and at the end of the day, I almost never use anything at the inn because my people aren't really wounded when they reach the inn.
We must
Just something I
understand
already
the
noticed.
past if
The
we are
optional
ever
word
to be
battles
free
are
of
on the
it.
timer. It's double-edged sword, so you can play defensively just for a time. I don't know, playing defensive is not so rewardful here, and also not that easy. I also got the idea, Bella, that the incentive of the developers was to give you, just like you stated, the option to def it out for 5 turns or blitz down the enemies for some reward. I'd prefer it if we would get a reward proportional to the amount of enemies that we were able to take down. That would be, in my opinion, a lot more fun. So let's take the story of the Hellion. I want to know what's the deal with her.
Hellion. Chapter 1. The Eve of Glory. She was young to join the war band, but any who challenged her readiness were met with clenched fists and violent indignation. Having bloodied the last of her detractors, the matter was considered finally settled. On the eve of battle, she joined her clanmates in a raucous celebration, her stein and her spirits overflowing with abundance.
Lead out. Now. Okay. Lair. Haven't had any of those yet. Let's try that out. Because I'm going to go offline rather soon
I trust
anyway,
you have
so...
calculated your odds carefully. This will not be easy.
Okay. They're a lot more resistant, so you have now random mutators on your enemies as well. Goodbye. First dude. I don't think that I will be living through this too
Steady
well,
yourself.
A promising development. Lethality
yeah.
writ large.
No, not like this.
Steady yourself.
Let's change that. Oh yeah, death's door already. Let's try that. And another one down. I really appreciate how difficult every single fight in this game is. I mean, it sounds a little bit weird, but this gives a lot of meaning to every single encounter here. And I do like that a lot. Let's remove one of those bodies. Or both of them.
In crisis, we can rely only upon each other.
Oh, they resisted them that too. Dang. Okay. looking too well. I should have healed my leg blocker there. I guess I'm already a little bit tired myself.
Cooperation is the key.
But that's okay.
Steady yourself.
Them crits, though. So I want to know if you get some HP back when you're on death's door. Yeah, you
Abandoned or forgotten. It is ours now.
do. Okay. Yeah, I can't wait to meet the air boss there. Yeah, I do miss the opportunity to heal on the road with the usage of items. That's one thing I really dislike about the new version so far. Generals. Alright. Alright, that dude's taunting us. That's pretty cool, not gonna lie. So... yeah. That whole healing on the road is already pretty good, but I wish for a little bit more control in that department. That would be really, really cool. Not looking too good. But it's so cool to have the Hellion now in your party without missing every second strike. Because that was truly pretty annoying there, way back when. Oh no. This is one really, really nasty piece of fight there. Okay.
Animus grows in proportion to mounting pressure.
Suspicious. Yeah, sure. She really needs that defense so much with her full HP. It's totally relatable that she's feeling that mad about not being shielded here. Alright.
Two facets of the same stone, never one without the other.
Okay. Not looking good, though. Not looking good. These dudes, they do so much damage, and they're so freaking tanky. It's really disgusting. Still standing with 1 HP. Both my frontliners.
In crisis, we can rely.
I'd be really,
only
really
upon
surprised
each
if
other.
we'd survived that without any losses.
Mistimed.
Oh no.
Misdirected.
Go.
Righteous action.
But I can probably still make it. Unless the Death's Door is trolling like that. Of course. Okay.
One less obstacle in our path.
That 1 HP could be enough. You leave me in the wind. Kinda like. So now we also need to kill that dude in 1 turn. Oh well, I can blind him. Yeah, the useless wicked hack at this point. Oh no. But judging alone from what's happening here, this fight is taking 9 full turns. The turn limit of 5 turns is also pretty nasty there. Okay, we actually did it.
Work continues.
I'm more than surprised. Okay, so proceed to the next battle. Okay, guys, so that's gonna be it for tonight. I thank you all for watching. I'm tired. I need a break. It's been a blast. I hope you guys enjoyed it as well. And see you all tomorrow. And let's see what we're going to do there then. Bye-bye, y'all.